Stop watching tutorials, start building. Have you ever felt like you are watching tutorial after tutorial, but when you try to write code on your own, boom, your brain crashes. Congratulations, you're stuck in tutorial hell. Now maybe you say, what is tutorial hell? It's when you keep watching coding tutorials but never actually build anything on your own. You feel like you are learning, but the moment you close your YouTube or your tutorial video, you are like, wait, how do I actually do this? Learning a programming language can be complicated, but if you only watch videos, it gets even more frustrating. This is exactly what happened to me. I got too exhausted and I started thinking maybe I wasn't even interested in programming. But no, I was just stuck in tutorial hell. I felt like I know a lot, but when it came to writing even a single line of code, I was completely lost and I started feeling like maybe I just wasn't talented enough. But no, the problem wasn't me, it was the lack of practice. The amount of information I was receiving was overwhelming compared to how little I was actually practicing. 90% of people might get stuck in this hell for few reasons. Watching tutorials is easy. It's way easier than writing code and challenging yourself. So you end up fooling yourself. Many are afraid to making mistakes, but the biggest problem, some people get addicted to watching courses. They think they are being productive, but in reality they are not. We've talked so much about the downside of this, but how do you actually escape? I have two suggestions for you. If you really feel stuck in tutorial hell, take action right now. Because if you don't, it might make you feel frustrated and even give up. You need to change your learning approach. Switch up your learning style. For example, let's say you plan to spend 3 hours on programming. You might end up watching tutorials for 2.5 hours and practice coding only 30 minutes. But that's wrong. It should be opposite. 30 or 40 minutes of tutorial and at least 2.5 hours of practice coding. Challenge yourself with what you learn, even with simple topics like loops and conditionals. Try to build mini projects from every little concept. That's how you break free and learning programming. And now the most important part of learning, search. Yes, searching on Google. Instead of constantly watching tutorials, start searching for solutions to your problems. This way you will be actively learning and it won't feel boring. It's way more exciting than watching tutorial for hours and hours. Plus, watching too many courses might make you learn things you will never even use. Now let me make one thing clear. I'm not saying tutorials are bad. I'm just saying you need to watch them the right way and avoid being watching them back to back. Once you finish a course, spend a long time building project with what you learn before jumping to the next one. If you follow the steps, learning will become so much more enjoyable for you. And most importantly, you will save a lot of time. Finishing a course isn't what matters. What really matters is actually learning from it. Otherwise, you will just complete it and move on without gaining anything valuable. I hope you enjoyed this video and help you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.